This is a resolution opposing Section 1021 of the National Defense Authorization Act of 2011. Whereas on December 31st, 2011, President Obama signed into law the National Defense Authorization Act of 2011, and whereas Section 1021 of the aforementioned Act is repugnant to all American ideals, traditions, and laws, inasmuch as it violates the United States Constitution in that it suspends the writ of habeas, a protection contained in Article 1, Section 9, and violates the 5th, 6th, and 9th Amendments. Now therefore be it resolved that the Republican Party of Georgia calls on the United States Congress to repeal Section 1021 of the National Defense Authorization Act of 2011.
You have heard the resolution. Is there a motion to adopt? Is there a second? Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say nay. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to, okay, microphone 4. No, it'll turn on. Microphone 4, hold on. Microphone 4 for me, please. Go ahead, try it again, sir.
He turned it off.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Then you got it.
All right, I would like to make an amendment that we will, the Georgia Republican Party will not endorse a candidate that has voted for or supported those sections.
You have a motion to amend. Is there a second? Any discussion on the motion to amend? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed say nay. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it. The motion to amend carries. So now we vote on the main motion. The main motion is the motion to adopt the resolution as amended. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those, parliamentary inquiry? Yes? Go to a microphone for me, please, sir. We just want everyone to hear.
Is it on? Ethan Underwood, Forsyth County. Is the motion now as amended, will it prevent the Georgia Republican Party from endorsing either of the 2 remaining candidates for President of the United States?
I don't know.
Then my recommendations would be we need to be very careful about endorsing resolutions that prevent us from supporting a candidate.
Yes. Microphone 1, please.
This Debbie Dooley, Tea Party Patriots, Atlanta Tea Party. We cannot vote for an amendment if we're not sure it would prevent the Georgia Republican Party from endorsing the Republican nominee. This would hurt the party. I urge you to vote no on this amendment.
Other discussion? Other discussion? Microphone 2, please. Microphone 2. Go ahead, sir.
Any nominee who would oppose our constitutional rights should not be supported by this body.
Microphone 1.
I'm Jim Jess from Cobb County. I've looked at this section. I've read the language in the bill. It's really not clear language. The language actually seems to indicate that if you're an American citizen, you wouldn't be subject to these. There's a whole lot of things that have gone out on the internet that have said to the contrary. I think it's kind of blurry right now. It's not real clear. So to endorse a resolution like this, I wouldn't do this. I would urge you to vote no.
Microphone 2.
Mr. Chair, first, point of parliamentary
Inquiry.
Now that we've voted for the amendment, would a motion for reconsideration on the amendment be in order, or do we have to vote?
You could have a motion.
I move a motion of reconsideration on the amendment.
So we have a motion for reconsideration on the amendment. Is there a second? Okay, any discussion on the motion for reconsideration? I think I'm correct that that is not debatable. One second. Okay, microphone 4.
Only someone who voted for the amendment can move or second the motion to reconsider.
It would have to be someone who voted for it to move to reconsider. And we did. Okay? And good parliamentary inquiry, though. The answer is that you are correct. Microphone 4, please.
It wasn't clear to me that the second met that requirement.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Thank you, though. Microphone 1, and then I will go to 3. 1?
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
On C-SPAN, it was recorded a conversation between Senator Levin and Senator Muskie, where Muskie inquired about the applicability of then Section 1031 to American citizens. In that conversation, Senator Levin clarified that it was the administration that required or requested that the language that specifically excluded Americans not be entered as the final form for Section 1031, which means that it would be applicable to American citizens. Section 1031 then became Section 1021, which is the question under consideration, and I urge that we support the amendment.
Okay, microphone 3.
As a point of information, I'd like to point out that during the Republican